Hello there, wonderful singers, and welcome to your Kovo vocal exercise of the week. My name is Dr. Julia Nielsen, and I am the founder of Kovo, short for Community Vocalizing, where our mission is to advance singers' vocal health, fitness, and longevity by providing creative vocal exercise routines. This month at Kovo, we are continuing our antiques theme by exploring vocal exercises drawn from historical singing manuals. And as we have worked through these exercises, we have gained an appreciation for the teaching methods of these earlier eras, what priorities guided the training, how different skills were presented and carefully sequenced, and most fascinating of all to me, the high degree of technical skill that singers were expected to master in very specific areas, such as vocal agility. One of the things that always strikes me when I look through these antique collections is how unapologetically they lean in to technically difficult agility work, and I mean really difficult. The assumption clearly was that singers at every level and in every voice category should be challenged by complex, fast-moving passages. In other words, agility wasn't a specialized skill reserved for coloraturas. It was built into the foundation of vocal training. And today, I want to share with you a fun, colorful, and totally characteristic example of this kind of agility exercise. Our vocal exercise of the week is one that I call Triplet ribbon. Just take a look at it. You'll see what I mean. It comes from the 19th century French pedagogue Auguste Ponceron and his method, complete method of vocalization, which was published in 1855. While this may strike us as extremely difficult, at least just to look at it, it's actually extremely typical of exercises from this era. Yes, it's long, it's intricate, and it is exactly the kind of passage that singers of the 19th century were expected to master as part of their basic training. Ponceron's only instructions to us are those two words, molto legato, written at the start of the exercise. So our job is to make the whole passage feel like one continuous stream of sound while not sacrificing accuracy. Think of it like rolling out a long ribbon of tone, smooth, steady, and unbroken from beginning to end. Triplet ribbon. Now, there is no vowel indicated here. It would have been assumed that we would use the ah vowel. Sometimes I think that the teachers of the 19th century did not acknowledge the existence of any other vowels, at least not for vocalizing. They were very partial to ah, which, let's face it, is not most singers' favorite vowel in this range of the voice. But today, we're going to be very 19th century about it, and we're going to do the whole thing on ah. So let me walk you through it. Here is the first measure. Would you try that with me nice and slow? On ah. Ah. The second measure is actually the same as the first, just up a third. It's a sequence. Would you try that second measure with me? How about first and second measures together? You got it? The third measure goes on a little roller coaster. Little neighbor, little neighbor. Let's try the third measure together, not too fast. And the fourth measure is the same as the third, just down a third. There is another sequence here. Let's try the fourth measure. third and fourth measures together. We start here. All right, let's try the whole thing now. Breathing wherever you need to, probably at the halfway mark at least. Still nice and slow. Did you get lost? Let's try that again with maybe just the littlest bit more flow. Still not too fast. Can you go a little bit faster with me without all the notes starting to smear together like a watercolor painting? Here we go. Now, as you practice, notice whether your neck or your jaw or your tongue start to tighten. That's a sign that you need to actually take a quick pause and regroup. Also, if you are challenged to sing at this faster tempo that we just attempted, and who wouldn't be, try singing just a little bit quieter. Higher subglottic breath pressure, meaning exhaling more forcefully, which we have to do when we want to sing louder, makes it harder for the vocal cords to articulate these note changes quickly and accurately. One more breath, let's get ready, here we go. I almost made it, but not quite. Let's take it up a half step. I'll try to transpose into C sharp. Here we go. That was a little better. Let's turn around, a little faster still, maybe. Last one. Here we go. That's no joke. So I encourage you to play with this exercise in the coming week and try including some triplet ribbons in your vocalizing. If you've enjoyed this exercise, we've got more for you. This month, all of our general vocal workouts will include only antiques, many more historical vocal exercises all over 100 years old. We host these live vocal workouts twice a week on Zoom, and we would love to have you join us. These sessions are absolutely free. We meet on Zoom every Monday and Thursday from 6 to 6:30 p.m. Pacific Time, and instructions on how to request our free Zoom link are in the description below. If you'd like the next vocal exercise of the week to show up in your email inbox, you can find out how in the description below. And finally, singers, remember, regular vocal exercise is crucial for your vocal health, fitness, and longevity. Every time you show up at Kovo, you're going to get a creative vocal workout, expert coaching, and a community of friends to practice with. We'll see you there.